Or went prone, I should say. It's obnoxious.
Analysis complete.
Am I really running and doing this? I lost that fucking dude that was a bee. I can't shoot at him. Alright, that's just annoying. Shut the fuck up. Million miles away. There's a dude out there. He's got a binocular. And the sun's facing away from me, so he can't even be like, hey, I saw the glint of the sun reflected on his thing.
Analysis complete.
Where's that guy who's a bee?
Complete.
You are not the... I switched to development. Alright, it's better than nothing. Again, they're just gonna fucking stare longingly at each other. I'm in the box. Oh. Okay, at least they split up a little bit. Dude, I want is down that way. Good night, sweet prince. Hello. Don't make me shoot you again. Come on. Follow her. What, you took the dart out? You're Mr. B, right? Yeah. Don't care if it's suspicious. Let's go.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Some raw resources here. Let's wait for that sound to go a little bit further away. Sounds like we got a jeep coming through. Alright, I need to find someone I could grab. Okay. Not worth getting found out though.
Analysis complete.
C. C's not bad. Take him. Let's move on the other side of the building now. Is this door open? Nah, why would that door open? Okay, it's got a building as cover. Should be relatively safe to Fulton M without any direct line of sight. Alright, I really need to find a guy that I can
Extract him.
get into melee range to interrogate. Or even on do a hold up. Okay, I got him marked. The other dude might prove a little bit of trouble.
That's the target.
Okay, cool. Don't even have to interrogate now, but he's surrounded by guys. Damn it. They're facing the wrong way and they're fucking they can see which way it traces. They coming after me or are they going after the noise? Alright, he's going the long way. Buddy boy here is taking the short round. Let's get our shot lined up. He stopped? Shit. The other guy's gonna catch up on me. Fuck, the other guy's gonna go around fast enough. He stopped. Come on, fall asleep. Yes, walk further away from the dudes. What is he supposedly skilled in anyway?
Complete.
He looks like he's got no talents. I guess he gets better shit when you extract him. Come on, come on. Pick him up, pick him up. Go, 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 go. Use the sign as cover. Alright, can I fold in this fool? Cool. Let's get the hell out of here.
Side op completed. Extraction.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Yeah, money. Hey, base development unit level up. Cool. Damn, this is still super far away.
Marker placed.
Shit. Let's just call D-Horse. I don't have to, we'll just call a supply drop in for more weapons and shit. It's not really worth it to run back to the chopper every time. Oh, my wrist. Ugh. See if I can get down a little further. Would you like to go around these rocks? Cool. Let's see how to get around this rock wall here. Gotta keep an eye out for plants too. Need that for a bunch of shit. Actually, this is a better excuse for an audio tape that I've not had in a while. Oh, I did that one.
I first
Oops.
met you 20 years ago now. The place was Selenouyarsk in the Soviet Union. We were enemies. I was with the GRU. You were still fighting.
Yeah, that's a good mention. Why did we need a Russian translator if Ocelot's always listening on the radio?
Its objective? The assassination of the legendary soldier known as the Boss.
I'll never be able to get that guy.
Home successful, they awarded you the title Big Boss. Your CO, Zero, sought to carry on the boss's will by covertly establishing his own organization.
D-Horse.
You knew the original members
Fuck.
from Operation Snakeeater.
You son of a bitch.
There was David O, whereas he was to you, Major Zero. Donald Anderson, a.k.a. Sigan. Dr.
Fucked up my
Clark,
horse, you
who was
piece of shit.
paramedic during the operation. And the fourth, from China there was Eva, and me, Ocelot, from the Soviet Union. 6 in total. To us, government notions of friend and foe were meaningless. As we're east.
Ugh. And ammo can't fucking jump over a thing and vault on that
Hey, quit
motherfucker.
kidding around. Snake?
Should just switch to the trank. Yay, D-Horse is alive. Still got my marker there? Alright. Back to the cassette tapes.
So SALT II still hasn't gone into effect. That treaty was drawn up to limit not just the size of the U.S. and Soviet Union's nuclear arsenals, but also their delivery systems. The whole deal. Just when we thought all those years of negotiations had paid off, somebody decides to invade Afghanistan. The timing couldn't have been worse. The president was in the middle of the SALT II talks back then. You mean while you were busy trying to stop Peace Walker? I heard. President Ford was meeting with the General Secretary in Vladivostok. In his absence, the political brass in America detected what they didn't realize was false nuclear launch data from Peace Walker. They were on the verge of ordering a retaliatory nuclear strike. Coleman's big idea? Humans are incapable of destroying themselves. Turns out he never knew what humans are capable of. If that AI, I mean, the boss, hadn't found a way to stop the fake data transmission, they probably would have gone ahead with the launch. Deterrence was revealed as the pipe dream it was. All thanks to you. And her. The U.S.-Soviet talks looked set to fall through. What happened in Nicaragua no doubt helped trigger a change of heart. But in the end, the time's to find the politics. When you grab their tail, they turn and bite your hand. I first met you 20 years ago now. The place was Selenouyarsk in the Soviet Union. We were enemies. I was with the GRU. You were still fighting for America. 1964. Operation Snake Eater. Its objective? The assassination of the legendary soldier known as the Boss. When you returned home successful, they awarded you the title Big Boss. Your CO, Zero, sought to carry on the boss's will by covertly establishing his own organization. You knew the original members from Operation Snake Eater. From America, there was David O, whereas he was to you, Major Zero. Donald Anderson, aka Sigint, Dr. Clark, who went by paramedic during the operation, and the fourth, you. From China, there was Eva, and me, Ocelot, from the Soviet Union. 6 in total. To us, government notions of friend and foe were meaningless. As were East and West, we joined forces by our will alone. Our objective was to fulfill the boss's dying wish, to make the world one. And to do it, Zero used the Philosopher's Legacy, the secret war fund you obtained during Operation Snake Eater. This organization would go on to become Cypher. I, on the other hand, was left with the problem. You only recovered half of the legacy. I had to locate the other half myself. When I found the funds, I passed them on to Zero, just as you wanted. I still trusted him in those days. We thought what he was doing was the boss's will, until he started that one project. Les Enfants Terribles, Zero called it. You parted ways, as did Eva, leaving only Anderson and Clark still with him. I maintained limited contact, although truth be told, we were just keeping tabs on one another. The reason was always you. After you returned to the Army and created Foxhound, you left America. For a time, even I'd lost track of you. I'd imagine Zero did too. You always were the best when it came to hide and seek.
Foxhound comes back.
Zero created Cypher, an information network to tap into every corner of the globe. Woven together, Cypher's arteries make the world just one big organism. And that's not all. It also monitors the thorn in Zero's side. That's you, tracking your coordinates wherever you might go. The further you strayed from your roots, the larger Zero became. It's as if he was trying to close the gap between you. But before long, he disappeared from public life. Only a few people had direct contact with him. For a time, I was one of them. Then a year after you fell into your coma, he slipped out of sight entirely. Since then, nothing.